We are live. Hopefully everything is good to go.
Funny.
I see the sound bars jumping up and down, which is a good start.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Good so far.
Good
Yay! I missed it, G, when you subscribed. There should have been an alert. I didn't notice. I wasn't paying
Yeah, there
much
was.
attention. Yes! Alerts! We have alerts again. We didn't even have alerts before. We have alerts again.
Yep.
This cobbled together overlay works. So, yeah, welcome in. This is episode 16 of the Undesirables podcast, where we talk about nothing for a couple hours, and you guys sit here and listen to us ramble about nothing. Shrek is here. Good morning. Or
Good mooning.
Good mooning. Good mooning. Indeed, indeed. Welcome in. How is everyone? We had an extended hiatus due to summer things happening. My better half, Jenny, was here for the month of August. Or, well, half of the month of June and half of the month of August. So, we were doing summery, cutesy little partner stuff. And it was fun. We had a lot of fun. We got to go swimming. We got some cookouts in. We had some family parties. We went to go up and visit our friend Moose in upstate New York, about a 3.5 hour drive from here. And we also went to Salem. Get ready for meme o'clock. Don't panic. I've kind of behaved myself. Well, kind of. Oh boy, I can't wait. Actually, I don't even have a screen share ready for that yet. I'll have to do that on the fly. It's okay.
Yay!
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. But yeah, that's what I've been up to for the weeks that we've been missing. I really wanted to do a show with her here, but just the way things were working out with how everyone wanted to do stuff on Sundays instead of Mondays, I was like, I'd rather her have a good time than, be like, hey, look, Jenny's here. So, yeah. It's pretty much the situation. But we had fun.
That's all that counts.
Bikes are a bit more risky. Mike, what'd you do?
I don't know. I can't remember. Since then.
You have enough to
What
keep
did I do, Shrek?
some for next time with this many weeks skipped. Possibly.
I know. Got us floating, right?
I'm sorry. I know we skipped a bunch of weeks. I was busy doing stuff. It's all my fault, guys. I'm sorry. All right. I'm gonna have to give the overlay and the passwords to G if G wants to do a show on a Sunday where I'm not available.
Yeah. Could do.
That's what we used to do with Jay.
Yeah.
Jay used to have all the codes and stuff.
Yeah.
Totally done.
Okay, we'll organize that in case I need a week off or something. And you know how to use OBS, so that should be not that bad. All you'd have to do is tweak the audio stuff, but you should be able to get around that.
Yeah.
G might not even wreck the setup or start 45 minutes late.
Ooh.
I remember because there was a time that you guys did a show when I went to Pennsylvania with Sam.
Yep.
And, yeah, I remember that. Ugh. The thing is, OBS is a fickle little bitch. She doesn't like change. So...
It sounds like the one that was trying to use it as well.
Well, yeah. But, like, he didn't have the font installed for the logo, and it just broke the whole logo. And then, like, there's so many little things, but it's like, you guys have eventually made it. Like, I logged in right as, like, you guys were going, and I was like, hey, you guys did a show, yay! And then I saw, like, the state of it, I was like, oh. Oh, well. That's why I use StreamYard. I mean, I like OBS. It's a very, very powerful tool. But just like any very, very powerful tool, giggity, you have to know how to use it in order for it to be used to its fullest potential.
Giggity.
It's just like, G, you probably can relate, right? Like, you know, there's audio engineer wannabe people out there that have like a shitload of software and hardware and everything. They have, you know, basically what's behind you and your avatar there in their bedroom, and they don't know the first thing about actually engineering.
How to use it.
Right.
Yeah. I done it myself.
So
I went and bought I bought a shitload of software.
Yep.
Plugins, guitar plugins, bass plugins,
Jeez.
keyboard plugins, thinking it'll make the recording sound better. Nope.
Yep. No.
You
Damn.
need to actually learn how to use the tools first properly.
Yep, I just about know how to use a simple graphic equalizer. That'll do me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like a throwback to the old separate stereo systems, where you had a 6 or an 8 band graphic equalizer.
Those are the good old days. I used to love.
Oh yes.
I loved messing with my dad's. He had the whole hi-fi, and he had like the two little thingies, and I would play with the settings on it, and he used to yell at me all the time, like, stop messing with it.
Yes.
What?
I used to have a full Sony separate hi-fi system
Oh.
with a Technics 1210 record player on the top,
Ooh.
and for the speakers I had the Jammo 365s, which were big bastards on wheels.
Damn.
15-inch bass bin.
Woohoo.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I mean, you've both
Had the
seen my old
pumped out.
house in Southfields, yeah?
I had to pump out at least 200 watts minimum.
Well, put it this way, I was on the 5th floor, and if I turned that stereo up above volume 4, I could feel the bass on the concrete floor in the kitchen, which was on the ground floor.
Oh, I'm sure your
It
neighbors
was
loved you.
fucking awesome. My neighbours fucking hated me for it.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah. When my parents were out, it was sort of like volume 10 all the time.
Oh God. I have a very old Technics amp that I power a couple of bookshelf speakers with. I say bookshelf. They're pretty tall. They're about 2.5 feet ish tall. They're kind of big, but they're just kind of cheapo Sony speakers. I got them on discount when I worked at Best Buy.
Something I'm going to get when I'm in my place and settled is good studio monitors. I'm looking at Adam LP6s or LP8s.
Yep.
Let's put it this way. I don't turn the volume knob over like 3 or 4-ish, and I turn my PC volume down to like 22 max. Like, it really doesn't have to go over that.
Kali LP6 or LP8s. Not Adam.
Yeah, that thing gets loud. I would be scared to hear that at full volume. Very, very old setup, but it works most of the time. Like, it tends to crackle in between the two channels sometimes when you're adjusting it. Like, you could hear it switch left and right.
There you go, Nick. That was the speakers.
Oh my God. Mike, were you having a rock concert in your house?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was kind of like rock concert Monday to Friday, and then drum and bass Saturday, Sunday.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Party on the weekends.
Yeah.
Oosh. Very nice.
Yeah. I did go for a little stage where I liked some of the classic drum and bass. And the old hardcore. Before they came out with all that fucking mic chat bullshit.
Oh, check one. Oh.
Yeah, all that shit. I mean,
Shut
I used to log in and listen to what's his name, Colin from Spitting Your Dripper.
Yep.
On his pirate station that he was part of. And half the time I'd type in chat, Colin, shut the fuck up, let the music play.
I think I remember that, actually. Because I've tuned into a couple of his shows.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I mean, I liked drum and bass and hardcore back in the days when it was things like the Helicopter remix and all that lot.
I hate that shit, man.
It's so funny.
There was another one that when I went round my mate's place, he had a complete full-blown DJ set up.
God.
And there was one track he used to play a lot, and it was called, I don't know what it was called, but the lyrics in it were "Make you see spiders on the wall."
Oh. No thanks.
Yeah. Listen to that after you've done shrooms.
Oh,
then you'll
God.
see spiders on the motherfucking walls.
Fuck that. No. Bad trip. Bad trip.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's when you see Shelob coming out of the fucking wardrobe.
No thanks. No thank you.
Yeah. And that's when you see a big fat fucking Mike trembling in the corner like a fucking knob jockey.
Mm-hmm.
No one would blame you.
Because this fat fucker is scared shitless of fucking spiders.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that are scared of spiders. And like, I guess I always say, like, I'm not scared of spiders. I'm definitely not scared of, like, the little ones. Wolf spiders, yeah, I don't like them.
Mate, if I see a money spider, I will move away from it.
Like, any spider. It could be little, teeny, tiny, microscopic little green spiders. And Jenny's like, spider.
Yep.
I'm like, what? It's just a little thing. You just go, wish.
I'm exactly the same. I mean, I've been on a Zoom call in here.
Yeah.
And a spider's dropped down off the ceiling onto my desk. And my chair's ended up on my bed. I fucking ended up out the door.
That happened to me in my first apartment. I was sitting in my recliner watching TV, and I was like, I think I was having a drink at the time, just sitting chilling. And next thing I know, I'm focused on the TV, and I just see this big black blurry thing just appear in front of my face, literally in front of my face. And I kind of, my eyes took a second or two for my eyes to adjust, and then it focused, and I was like, what the fuck? Sprang out the seat.
Yep.
Ran down to my mates who lived right underneath me.
Yep. And as soon as you stop moving, that's when you realise, ouch, I fucking hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I banged my shins, my knees.
Yep. But my fear of spiders came from when I was... I'm not sure if I was 5 or 6 years old. But the park that I used to live down the road from had a nature trail type wooded area.
Mm-hmm.
And just walking through that area, and I didn't see the face height web. And I walked straight through it, and I've got the spider stuck on my eye right there. And I can see the fucking mandibles going like that.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. You can imagine how much I was screaming and fucking shouting and everything.
Yeah.
Mine's came from, I used to sleep in a sleeping bag when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And went to get into bed one night, opened the sleeping bag up, flung it open, and there was a spider about 2 centimetres wide, just sitting there in my sleeping bag looking at me, and I'm like, ah!
Just wanted to be friends.
I ran to go get my mum, and she came in, and she's like, by the time we came back in, We looked and there was nothing there.
Oh.
I'm like, right, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. She managed to calm me down enough to get to bed. Got in, went to sleep, woke up the next morning. Usual stretch. Unzipped the sleeping bag, flung it open, and I looked down at my legs, and the spider's just sitting in between my legs. It was in the bed with me the whole fucking night.
TB Nerd says it was just trying to drop a kiss and say goodnight. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went though while I was
2
sleeping.
centimeters?
Could have done anything.
It's like that big.
Mm-hmm. It's the fact that it was in the bed with me the whole fucking night.
Yep.
Crawling all.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, like wolf spiders. No, don't like them. But like, I love tarantulas. I think they're cute.
Nope.
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 I think they're adorable. They got little fuzzy knees.
Nope.
They wanted me to feed them when I worked in a pet store. I just flat refused.
Quit. You said nope. I quit. Bye.
My nephew had a Goliath tarantula as a pet.
Exactly, Dyer.
Pedo spider. Just trying.
My nephew literally had a Goliath tarantula for a pet.
Spider's population has exploded. We're okay in the north. Mike is fucked. Uh-oh. Mike, get the flamethrower redder. Redder? Ready?
There's always a can of Lynx and a lighter near me.
Good. Forms of spiders are a good use for number 11 pistol shot. Jesus Christ. I mean, and a machete? Oh. Mike's got plenty of those. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I've got one right next to me now.
You might need some.
I've got a machete just down there.
Some like Wolverine claws or something. mince them up.
Schnickety schnick.
Yeah. I don't know.
Snooch the motherfucking nooch.
Around here, we only get like the little teeny tiny green ones. We get the little jumping spiders. There was one on my car the other week. And then we get wolf spiders that live out in the woods. They're usually pretty timid. We get the long-legged, gangly bastards.
Yep.
No.
And we have like the orb weavers and stuff like that.
I made the concession for Lee and Lisa's wee pets because I'll give them it. I'll give them that. Those wee things are very cute because of the big dopey eyes.
Yeah.
But every other spider can go to fucking hell and stay there for all eternity.
Yep. I mean, round my way, the last couple of years we've had infestation of the false widows.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's a false widow?
Yeah. Our window cleaner gets rid of them all off of the house for us.
They look just like black widows, but they're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Different patterns.
Not venomous.
But they can't kill you.
Yeah, not venomous.
Well, they are venomous.
Just not us.
Yeah.
All right, they're a little freaky. They have the same like leg look as a black widow, but way different coloring and everything. Black widows are obviously black, and then these ones are more brownish, translucent. Yeah. They have like a weird looking thing on their back. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but I'm not gonna like run away in terror.
Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
There's another one that came over here in the last 10 years, and it was called the fanged cannibalistic spider.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Trek says, "Come on, Mike. Let's be honest. London has had an infestation for a lot of years, mainly rats."
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's true that in London you're never any further than 10 feet away from a rat.
Just like New York.
Yeah. It's like any city.
The streamer I watch has his significant other's kids in the house for an extended stay, and the tarantula the kids had disappeared for 8 months. Then it was just under the bed one night. Oh, God. It went on a walkabout.
Yeah.
Just wanted to go for a walk. No big deal.
Yeah. It can fucking walk into hell.
Yep.
Big, tough biker. I mean, everyone has their thing, right? Everyone's got fears.
Yeah.
Like, okay, some people it's heights, right?
I'm like that with heights as well. I've quite a load actually, but
I don't mind heights. Like, I used to, when we were little, we used to go on a hike way at the top of, like, a mountain. I forget which mountain it was. Maybe Greylock? Anyways, there's a fire watch tower on the top of that mountain. And, there was never anyone in it. So we used to climb to the very top of it, and it had the best view ever. Like, you could see all the way into frickin' Canada.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then, you'd look down, and it was a pretty good distance down. But I was never afraid of that, and that was out in the open, too. Like, I don't mind tall buildings or anything like that. It's only when you get to the edge of a building without any railing or anything like that that kind of freaks you out, because I get the whole vertigo thing where it's like,
yeah, it's more the vertigo, yeah.
Yep.
It's, if I have to look over, I get fear as well.
Mm-hmm. I like to be stable. Being a relatively tall person, I think it's even worse, because you're like, okay, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I have a slightly higher center of
I
gravity.
stay away from high spaces because 2 people in my family took a swan dive off of a 22-story block of flats.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That would do it.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere near high spaces.
Let's see, hold on.
Obviously,
Batley's-
spiders.
Oh, Batley is 3 foot though, as all the teen takeaways don't use the proper bins. Oh, gross. Believe it or not, I suffer from fear of heights. That says Shrek as well. Well, you should be used to most of them by now. Climbing up fine, looking down nope. Yeah, okay. Mediocre tall person. Hey. If I'm up to your shoulders, I'm reasonably tall. Anyways.
Another one I will not be around is drunk people.
Not so much a fear as more of a annoyance.
Defense.
Right.
It just sets me off.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk to people that are drunk, all I want to do is fucking smack them one.
See, you used to be one of those people.
I know I did.
Now look at you. Can't stand it, bastards. Dyer says he doesn't like getting stuck in confined underwater spaces. That's a very specific fear.
I respect that because I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I can easily understand that one.
Yep.
I've done potholing before when I was in the army cadets.
I couldn't even sleep under a cover. I panic.
I mean, I like the idea of underwater caves, but having to swim through a tunnel to get to an underwater cave? No. Absolutely not.
No, I couldn't even sleep under a cover with my head under a cover because I would just panic and felt like I couldn't breathe. But since I've got the CPAP, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I can do it. I actually feel more comfortable with my weighted blanket over my head now. You know?
Used to dive in lifeguard, specific for a reason. That's fair. But everyone's fears, I think, are a reaction to a certain thing. It's like I think I have a certain fears because of a reason. I think when you're a kid, right? So many kids are scared of the dark, including myself. And
me too.
It's not necessarily the dark. being the darkness itself. It's a fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
So it's like, and when you're a kid, your brain is like firing on all cylinders, and like it's making up stuff on its own. Your imagination is going wild about what could be out there. Whereas when you're an adult, you think more rationally, and you're like, okay, well, it's just the dog or something.
Well, that's the thing. My grandfather had died, even right up until the day he died. He was scared of the dark. I was right into adulthood until I started taking really, really bad migraines.
Ooh.
And the only way to get any kind of relief from them was to lie in complete pitch darkness.
Yep.
Just total sensory deprivation. So yeah, I had to get comfortable with the dark. But I mean, we were talking about like DNA stuff last night, right? Remember?
Yeah.
Discord. A lot of these, like, we were talking about the things that they now have isolated the genes for.
Yeah.
Like stuff like a gene that determines, like Eric was saying, he's got the gene that makes cilantro, which is coriander to us in the UK. He's got a gene that makes him
taste it. Like, it makes
it's like coriander.
like,
it makes it taste like soap.
Whereas
they can actually see a gene that they know is going to make him taste coriander that way.
Right.
So you think there must be stuff that's encoded? Like, I mean, fears must be encoded, because that at the end of the day is like, they're rational. They have a basis in rationality. But most, if not all, fears have a rational basis. You know what I mean? So, like, fear of the dark, like you said, it's a fear of the unknown, like uncertainty. You lose control. You have no control over it. Fear of spiders, well, that could go back to like fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of years when they were fucking far bigger, and you know, maybe it's a fear that stems from before we were even upright. It could be when we were on all fours as mammals and spiders were hunting us.
My question is, how many Australians have fear of spiders? How many are arachnophobic? If that's
probably hardly any.
I was gonna say,
believe it or not, I would say.
I was gonna say, if that's like a gene, then they probably got that gene wiped out of the gene pool. I honestly think
that's why a lot of Aussies are the way they are. You know, their attitude towards a lot of things. They're game for anything, most of them. I think that's why. You know, because
everything that wants to eat you.
Exactly. They're just like, fuck it. Gonna die tomorrow, ain't I? could die taking a shit. You know, literally, you can die you can die like just on the fucking shitter, because like spiders apparently love living under the curve, block. The rim block under the rim of the toilets. Yeah.
I used to be scared of thunderstorms.
Oh, I love them.
And once I started camping, that's when I fell in love with thunderstorms. The sound of being under canvas with the rain beating down on the canvas, plus the thunderstorm, it's so fucking relaxing. It is unreal.
Yep. Camping in any kind of heavy weather's just.
Well, that's the other thing. Some people
heavy rain is just.
So, all right.
Awesome.
Here's the thing. The other day, was it Thursday? There was a huge thunderstorm that rolled through, and we're talking like crazy wind and super heavy rain, and it was coming down in sheets. And like we had a person in the store that like was in just before the rain started, and then it got worse, and they're like, I don't want to go out there. I'm too scared to go out. I've always been afraid of thunderstorms, and I'm like, I wonder if that's the tism kicking in, or if that was in actuality like a rational fear, right? Because like, I know that if I step outside during a thunderstorm, there's a very low likelihood that I'm going to be struck because there's tall buildings, trees, phone poles, all this other stuff. It's much more conductive than I am. And, the likelihood is like 1 in a freaking million to get struck by lightning. It could happen. There's a very, very slim chance. But I know
somebody that very recently that gets struck 2 or 3 times.
I was going to say, there's a woman in America that's been struck 3 times and still lives.
And I believe
maybe
there was
she
a
has
guy
metal
that got hit
bones.
twice and, like successful,
In succession.
That's the one I was trying to remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Says Nick stood on a skyscraper flying a kite. I mean,
But you're right though, I mean the odds are in your favour when it comes to thunder and lightning.
thunderstorms until recently were fairly likely to damage your shelter. Being immune to that is relatively new. I guess maybe that's like 3 or 4 generations back problem where it's like, early 1900s, late 1800s, people stopped fearing thunderstorms because they started building with bricks and, they were starting to move into bigger settlements where more people were, and, you weren't ever too far away from help and rescue, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is it a gene or is it a learned trait?
Yeah, but that's what I was alluding to, was if there are certain genes that are responsible for something as trivial as this is going to make cilantro taste like soap,
Right,
there must be a shitload of other stuff. If they know that something trivial like that gets encoded in genes for generations upon generations now,
right,
then genes must take on a lot more information than we gave it credit for before.
Well, they
So
said
maybe fears, maybe animals, from birth in the wild automatically know who their predators are
isn't it something like
and have the instincts to protect them most of the time from those predators. So that must be genetically
doesn't every
encoded.
strand of DNA contain the basic code enough to like build cells of any type in your entire body?
Yeah, they have discovered now, is that this is the weird thing, right? Yes, it's tinfoil hat time, folks.
Oh boy.
Right. So this gives a hell of a lot more credence to the simulation theory, right? You've all heard of the simulation theory.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the Matrix.
Oh, right, yeah.
The whole universe is a hologram.
Yep, okay.
Because it's mathematically and the laws of physics now have proven, well, not proven, but shown that it is possible and actually probably more than likely that we are living in a simulation. So if that's true, you can think of genes as being the computer code that's specific to us.
Mm-hmm.
To each individual, that's the specific code that makes up that avatar. That NPC, in the simulation. And the way it stores the information is very, very much. It behaves very much like computer code as well.
Yep.
So it's actually been kind of, physics is looking for the grand unified theory, and it looks like they're getting a hell of a lot closer, because it's now bringing biology and tying it into physics that way, because biology of the cell behaves like computer, which is going into the physics realm of science. So that those two are kind of getting more unified on that respect, but it's getting bigger, and more fucking profound, that we're not actually real. We perceive ourselves as real. Something perceives us as real. But it's mad. I've been watching loads of stuff on this for quite a few years now. But I mean, so that must be where fears come from. It must be tied into the instincts, or when we were in the wild. That's the bit that's encoded to protect us from certain things that maybe the tribe, our family line, traces back to. Those were the predators of their time that we now have phobias and fears of,
Interesting thought process there, G. Yeah.
I have a lot of time in my hands.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting thought process. I don't think we know enough about DNA yet, because I think I read somewhere at some point that if you unpack a single strand of DNA and translate it to data, it would be like terabytes of data or petabytes of data. It'd be some insane.
I believe you said teraflops or petaflops.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a lot of data.
Yeah.
So
hence why they're basically saying we'll never be able to do it until we crack quantum computing.
Right.
We'll never be able to copy our brains.
Well, it might come sooner than you think. Ooh, speaking of copying human brains and computers and such, you're pretty excited for something that's coming up, G.
Oh, yes. Tron Ares. Tron Ares. Jared Leto. Next year. So I think they're looking for summer next year. It's getting filmed right now.
Okay.
Jared Leto. Jeff Bridges is back. It looks like he's playing Flynn. Old Flynn. Not Clue. Somehow he's back. Maybe they're going to imply that he never died. He just kind of disappeared and done a Neo into his Matrix. But I was reading that it's going to take place over 4 different realms. You're going to have, obviously, the real world. You're going to have the original NCOM grid from Tron, the original. Mm-hmm. You're going to have the Flynn grid from Tron Legacy. Mm-hmm. And then the third one, I think it's mostly going to take place in this one. From what I've read, it's Dillinger's. It's one of Dillinger's sons' new grid. So this is the Dillinger grid. And it's not Cillian Murphy. They couldn't get him back apparently. He's too busy just now. I think he's making the Peaky Blinders movie. Mm-hmm. So they've got Evan Peters, who played Quicksilver, and he was in American Horror Story.
Yep.
Stuff like that. He's playing his brother instead. So yeah, but it sounds like they've put a lot of time and thought into it this time. Not that they didn't with Tron Legacy, because I was saying to Nick last night, I've rewatched it a good 4 or 5 times. Tron Legacy is a fucking great movie. Great film. Great film.
Yeah. You were mentioning to me what you got me excited about is the soundtrack.
Yep. Trent Reznor.
Trent Reznor.
Trent Reznor's doing the full soundtrack.
Which leads me to believe that this film is going to be darker and grittier than
Yes.
than the previous.
Well, if it's going to take place mostly in the Dillinger grid, it's implied that Dillinger's took over again, or making a big move against Flincom or whatever it became.
Yeah.
So, be interesting.
Sure. Now,
But yeah,
yeah.
and like I said, if nothing else, it's going to have a fantastic soundtrack.
Right? Dude, love Trent Reznor stuff.
Yep.
So Mike, you saw a film recently.
Yes, I did yesterday. The new Alien Romulus.
Okay.
What a pile of fucking shit.
Do you care to elaborate?
Put it this way. Visually, the space scenes were fantastic.
Okay.
That's the film's strongest point.
Right.
The storyline was weak as fuck.
Okay.
The actors were fucking shit.
Okay.
And the script was even fucking worse.
Oh boy.
It was awful. And I'll pay 22 quid to go and see that in 4DX.
Jesus. Fucking hell.
Now,
So,
did it have anything to do with the fact that the 4DX was out of sync?
it would have helped if the 4DX was in sync, yes.
Do you think it would have put you in a better frame of mind and been more willing to give the film a chance?
No, because when whatever happened on screen happened, I was expecting what was coming in the 4DX realm, sort of thing.
Oh.
But
Right.
what actually I should have been hit with air or water or whatever at that time, it was sort of like a minute later that it was
Oh
hitting
God.
me.
Okay.
It was
See,
that
that's
out
what
of sync.
see that I'm wondering, because I mean, I'm wondering if had you not seen it in 4DX, if you maybe would have enjoyed it a bit more.
No.
Huh?
No.
The reason I'm asking is because I mean I've noticed it's been getting a lot of really good reviews, and it getting 95% Rotten Tomatoes. So,
Well, I'd like to see what film they're actually watching.
but see, this is the thing: you can't trust critics now, because a lot of the critics are not critics anymore. They
Yep.
became shills. You know, like
Sorry.
paid promoters, basically. Hey, Jane.
Hello, Joan.
Jane.
But no, I mean, I liked the Alien film with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. The original.
Out of all the Alien films, that is the only one I've actually enjoyed.
You didn't even like Aliens.
Nope.
Holy fuck.
Alien
You're hard
vs
to please
Predator
then.
was diabolical.
It was fun, but it was pretty awful.
Eric. What, AVP?
Yeah.
Eh,
Let's not even
it was
talk about AVP Requiem.
it was a bit sillier, right? Like,
Yeah. Totally.
It was kind of funny to see a predator and an alien fight. I never really took
Yeah.
it seriously. Like, oh, this is badass. It's like, this is just weird.
It was never going to translate well anyway, because it was so over the top, because it was a comic originally.
Right.
It was never going to translate well, so I think the way they done it, I don't think they could have done it any better, to tell you the truth. But the story itself was ridiculous. You're trying to bring two completely different franchises together.
Yep.
Yeah. And those were in modern times, right? What was it like? I forget what year it was.
Alien vs Predator. It was the early 2000s. If I remember right, or late 90s.
I mean, the original Predator film, I like.
Yeah.
Comics were early 90s, mid 90s.
The second Predator film, where they were in the city, I thought was a complete and utter pile of shit. The film
Predator
Prey,
2.
yeah, the film Prey, I thought was absolutely fucking awesome.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm glad that's getting a sequel.
Yes, so am I.
And it's the same people that are back as well. Same crew. I think it's going to take place either over 2 different times or it's a different timeline this time.
I mean, with the Alien Romulus, there was a certain scene in that film where I and my friend that I went with both had the same thought, which was, is this how they're going to try and say the Predator came about?
Oh, they can't do that. Because Predator was already established. They were already a race.
I know.
They've already done that in the Alien universe. They're called the Yautja.
I mean, there's on the space station Romulus. It's basically a space station of 2 halves. One side is Romulus and the other side is Rebus.
Remus.
Yeah. And they're doing genetic engineering with the alien DNA, basically.
Right.
And they've made a serum to try and give the humans the benefits of the alien DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Okay.
Right? And effectively it all goes tits up and fails.
Yeah.
And when these kids go onto this space station to get the what they call them, the cryogenic chambers,
Yeah.
so they can get to another planet, they come across this DNA in these vials, sort of thing.
Okay.
And they've been frozen it on this space station, basically. And by this time, the face huggers have got loose because their cryogenic shit has come, like, what do you call it, failed and all that lot.
Yeah.
And one of the face huggers obviously gets hold of one of the kids and impregnates it. So now you've got the proper alien as well. And one of the girls was actually pregnant during the film.
What it might be implying is not necessarily the Predators, but it might be implying that the engineer DNA is trying to come back, trying to re-establish itself.
Well,
because it was them that started it all.
Well, what actually happened was the newly birthed alien got hold of the pregnant woman and stuck her up on the wall with all this gooey shit, ready for the face huggers to come and get her again, sort of thing.
Yeah.
The others come and find her and cut her out of it all. And they've got this canister with all this shit in it. And basically the pregnant one gets back to the ship. And she's injured and everything. And she basically takes it and stabs it in the back of her back of her neck and injects herself with it.
So it's going to affect her pregnancy.
Well, yeah. Affect her pregnancy. It basically made her give birth within 2 minutes to an alien.
That's
to an alien.
So that sounds like
alien egg.
Oh.
when the alien egg does its peel back thing that it does, it's effectively the alien with a human head.
What the fuck? All right. No more spoilers. Come on.
Right. So that does sound like what they're trying to do is bridge, like Prometheus,
Yeah.
Covenant, Alien, and to this, because what they've done, what the humans have basically done is recreate the black goo.
Yep.
Yeah. Black goo.
The serum is humans' version of the black goo. Then.
Yep. Yeah.
That sounds like I'll enjoy it anyway, because I like that. I like this. I like the sound of that.
Fair enough.
You know, it's paying good homage to Ridley Scott's ones, and it's a big step. It's actually quite a risky step to take, because the original Alien fans did not like Prometheus or Covenant.
Yeah. Well, I expected
I
more.
thought it was
of
a fucking
because of who
great
the
idea.
director is. I mean, the bloke that directed it is the same one that done the new Evil Dead film.
Eddie Alvarez, is it?
And
No, that's a
the
footballer.
new Evil Dead film was absolutely
It's Freddy
brilliant.
something.
But that one, yesterday, I wish I could have got a refund.
Love Prometheus Covenant. Yeah, I loved him as well, Jane. I don't know why. Don't know why the fans didn't like them.
To be honest, I don't think I've actually seen Prometheus.
Is that the prequel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the one with Numira Pace from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
The ones I have seen is the original.
It's
Alien.
really, the thing I liked about it is that it's really fucking dark. It's actually quite a lot darker than the original Alien movie. Not the look I'm talking about, just the feel. It's creepier, if you ask me, because it is going into genetics and uncertainty as far as genetics are concerned. And you know, like, you mess with genetics, you don't know what the fuck you're going to get. You might not like what you're going to get. That's creepy.
Oh god.
You know, so it does that.
Dyer says, if we're going to put the black goo on living test subjects, why not choose something less likely to fight well? Alien hamster, alien manatee, alien chihuahua. All of these would be much easier to manage. I would love to see an alien chihuahua. Oh my god, someone Photoshop it.
Yeah, you know for a fact I love one of them.
Sounds like what Mike was saying is they basically extracted what made the aliens, which was the black goo, and used it on themselves.
Yep.
Not on the alien. Is what made the aliens so fucking good at what they done, is that's what they were made for. It was the black goo. It was to make the ultimate being. That's what the purpose of the black goo was.
Mm-hmm.
When it came here to Earth and they used it on Earth, it made us. When they went elsewhere, it landed on these little fucking parasitic worm things, and that's what evolved into the face hugger, which, as we know, then impregnated humans, and through the impregnation of humans, made the xenomorph.
Yep.
So the xenomorph is basically a hybrid of facehugger and a human.
Yep. No, not the same sort of black goo as Venom.
It did look like it though. But if you haven't seen it, Mike, it's worth a watch. Really
Which one?
dark. Prometheus.
Okay.
What's his faces in it? Irish actor played Magneto. And the kind of newer version of the X-Men movies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, okay.
not Ian McKellen.
No. Yeah, I know the bloke. you mean. I
The
can't
ones
think
with
of his
James
name.
McAvoy as Professor X.
Yeah, no, I know the bloke you mean.
Anyway, he's in it. He plays an android called
Okay.
David, and he is just fantastic.
Fair enough. I'll have a look. I know for a fact now, if there's any new Alien films, I will not be going to see them.
See, Romulus originally I'd heard was supposed to be a TV series. It sounds like they just abandoned that idea.
Yep.
I don't know if they're still planning on a TV series in the Alien realm.
I've no idea.
I know
now.
we're getting a Blade Runner one.
Yes.
That's not far off, actually, if I remember right. Michael Fassbender, thank you.
All right. We're going to take a quick break, everybody. Ads are coming up. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. In fact, go tell your friends and bring them in here.
Yep.
All right. Couple minutes.
Do
We'll
it.
see you guys. Meme o'clock. I'm actually going through your memes right now and deleting some of them. Burb. Okay, we're back.
Are we?
Yeah, we're
Hello.
back. Yeah, I've learned something in my 37 years on this planet.
You haven't.
Your bladder can't last longer than an hour.
No. Well, yes and no. So, pizza rolls and alcohol are a great idea at the time, but the next day, they're a dumpster fire. And adding coffee into the mix of that is like fuel for that dumpster fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're back.
A wee pebble dash.
Hey, and we gained a Jenny.
Yep.
Jenny. Have some chili as well. Oh God, no, thanks.
I was going to say, just think yourself lucky you have a bit of chili sauce for your pizza rolls.
Oh, it sounds delightful.
Chili dipping sauce.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
I must admit, when I was watching the film yesterday, I had a box full of nachos with the jalapenos all over them.
Oh God.
That was the best part of the film, actually.
Nice. Oh, speaking of films and TV and all that stuff, I've been making my way through the Amazon Prime thing, The Boys.
Oh God, yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Good.
I think it's pretty good. We're at. I'm up to. I finished season 3, and we're on Gen V season 1 now. So I've been told I have to watch
Nice.
Gen V before I can watch season 4.
Yes.
It's very frustrating.
Trust us.
I gave up with the boys after season 1.
Really? Oh,
Oh,
man,
you should have
season
stuck
2
with it,
gets
dude.
crazy.
Yeah, you should have stuck with it.
Season 1 is just getting
I
going.
actually made the mistake of thinking that they were being so over the top and gross and whatnot
Yeah.
just for the sake of it. But no, see this latest season, you understand why it is the way it is.
Okay.
It has to be like that. You know, it'll make sense. You should stick with it. Maybe go back and watch it again because it's especially this last season here, season 4.
Okay.
Yeah, at least go up to through season 2. It gets better. Like almost the entirety of the first season was like showing the main character like in his weakest point.
Mhm.
It gets better, trust me. House of Dragon fell asleep after season 1, episode 4. Oh boy. I've never watched anything Game of Thrones or House of Dragons or any of that.
I've seen everything to do with Game of Thrones. I love that show.
You need to be into that kind of stuff
Yeah.
to want to delve that deep. As for like to even think of watching House of the Dragon.
Yeah. I've actually not long finished watching the second season of House of Dragon.
I just started. I'll tell you a show that I just finished watching there. I actually started it just to see what it was like. Before I knew it, it was 4 o'clock in the morning and I just watched the whole season.
But,
Those About to Die.
all right,
It's on Prime.
Yeah.
It's about the building of the Flavian Amphitheatre Coliseum.
Yep.
And all the shit revolving around it. It's so beautifully done.
Well,
And
I
again,
haven't
it's
even
one of
finished
those.
watching the first episode yet.
Oh, it gets really, really fucking good, man. So quickly, you know, it fools you into thinking the first episode that it's going to start off slowly, and then it just goes, nah,
Okay.
no, shit just got real, and it's going to stay like this. It's another one though that you know you think it's over sexualized and it's overkill and the violence,
Yep.
but no, this is exactly how it was.
Yep. I see they're doing a Gladiator 2 film as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that one because I didn't think much of the first one.
Me either.
It was more of a
People
fucking love story than anything.
see that movie and Braveheart. People rave about those two movies of that time period. You know, Gladiator and
Yep.
Braveheart. And I don't know. Aye, they were all right. I don't think they were the masterpieces that people made them out to be, though. Gladiator looked gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it that.
Wasn't necessarily 100% all the time, though.
No. No. And Mel Brooks as William Wallace, well. Yeah, that was.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Right, that's the one I meant, yeah.
Mel Brooks is Mel Brooks is William Wallace. Can you imagine? Oy vey!
I know what I meant.
I know, so did I. But, yeah, that was a fucking bad idea.
Yeah.
Same as getting Christopher Lambert to play a Scotsman.
Yeah.
What are they thinking?
Yes, I have to agree, although I did like the Highlander films.
Same. I mean,
But then it's a bit like having Sean Connery playing a Spaniard.
yeah. And then picking him to play a Russian.
Yeah.
In the Hunt for Red October.
Yeah. There's not any decent horror films on the fucking down low, is there?
There's bad horror films.
Well, yeah.
I could give you a whole list of those.
Yeah.
The only ones that I've seen recently has been Terrifier 3. I say I've seen, as in been mentioned, Terrifier 3, Baghead. What's the other one? Long Legs. I think that's it, actually. Exactly. Beetlejuice.
Yes.
So excited for this movie, man. I don't care if it's shit. I don't care. I really don't care. It's just seeing Beetlejuice on the screen again.
Yeah.
In
I'm
that universe,
I'm
I
nervous.
really don't care if it's shit.
Nervous.
I'm like that. See, I've been like that with the Ghostbusters movies. Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still Tim Burton.
Yeah.
It's still Tim Burton doing it, so...
All right.
But I mean, I was the same with the Ghostbusters movies. I didn't care if they were shit. Because it was the Ghostbusters again.
Right.
Yeah. As much as I enjoyed the Ghostbusters film, they seriously need to decide on whether they're going to follow on with the new cast or bring the old cast back.
It's all of them now.
I know.
It's like they're expanding on it now. You know, they're building on them. which I kind of like. It's like it's like they're actually branching out. You know, which would make sense. You know, you can't rely on 4 guys to take care of the paranormal for the whole of the fucking world.
No, no.
You know, you would have to expand. I did see. Oh, that's what I saw recently as well. They're going to be doing new episodes of the Real Ghostbusters cartoon.
What? I hope it's
Yes,
similar.
new
art style.
episodes. It is. It's the exact same art style. Just I think obviously the animation's going to look crisper and
Yeah.
you know the frames will be tighter.
Right.
Maybe it won't. Maybe they'll do it just like the original. I don't know.
I'm gonna miss
Oh, I
Egon.
cannot wait for that, man.
They gonna replace Egon or?
No, well, it wasn't them that done the voices.
Well, yeah, obviously, but are the characters?
It's just voice
the
actors.
character of Egon gonna be
It depends if it's going to be
a continuation or
still
like
set in the same time. If it's going to be set back in '84, or if it's going to be them now.
You gotta have Egon. You gotta.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I totally agree.
If it's part of the original like group, you know. I love those cartoons growing up.
Same here.
Yeah.
There was one that freaked the shit right out of me though, and it was the Citizen Kane episode.
Ew.
Remember in Citizen Kane, it was the sled. Rosebud,
Yeah.
Rosebud, and it was a ghost who was attached to his old sled, who he called Rosebud.
Yeah.
But it was the way it was done. It was really fucking creepy for the time.
Yeah.
The one card, well, 2 cartoons I wish they would bring back. One is Dungeons and Dragons,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is Thundercats.
Yeah,
Thundercats. Oh God.
yeah.
Fucking love both.
Yeah, oh, totally Shrek.
I know it's gonna be hard to
Yeah,
get
they should.
Harold Ramis back. I mean, they could probably
Yeah.
AI synthesize his voice with all the films he's done. That'd be
Well, they
kind of
got
a slap
round. They
in the
got
face.
round it. Spoilers, in case anyone hasn't
Spoiler
seen the first of the new
What?
Ghostbusters movies. Close your ears. We'll give you a hand signal when I'm finished. Okay, so they got round the voice synthesis rather cleverly. They did digitally recreate his face and just made it that he couldn't talk in the movie. That he was, because he was a fresh ghost, he hadn't figured out how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, actually, none of the ghosts in Ghostbusters talk. Now that I think about it, it's only the demons and the gods that talk. So yeah, so he didn't talk, but they recreated his face, and really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fucking got a big lump in my throat, and I was watching it.
Aw.
Okay, and signal.
What? Oh. Dyer said, not doing Ghostbusters 3 with Ramis was still, whilst Ramis was still alive, was really shit movie. Or a really shit movie.
Totally. Yep.
Yeah. Well, how would they
That was
know?
down to the studios, though.
Yeah.
That was the studios. Because the second movie didn't do as well as they'd hoped it would.
Yeah.
Even though it was an amazing story.
I do hear that they're doing or remaking The Last Starfighter.
What?
It's been getting talked about for a long time. They were talking about rebooting, and then they talked about continuing, you know, in that universe, but a new bunch of kids, new enemy. I don't know.
It's gonna be tough. That movie was so cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was incredible as well.
Yeah.
It was so typical of the time,
Yeah.
so over the top, but amazing at the same time.
There are no more ideas left, Dyer. Come on now. We know this. We've been rebooting and
Well,
making
there's
things
plenty.
animated and making things animated in real life, live action. And look, there's no more ideas left. We've done them all.
There's plenty. It's just Hollywood doesn't want to spend money and take a risk on putting new ideas forward. They want to keep flogging that dead horse.
And that's why you watch movies about killer sofas.
Mhm.
With
Which was actually really fun.
it was a fun little, weird horror film with a terrible ending. I think they left it open-ended to like potentially do a sequel. I didn't find the sequel. I couldn't see it, but
Right.
I don't think there was. I don't know. But if you like things like the film, if anyone's ever seen the film Rubber, same kind of concept. It's a very meta film about a killer tire. I know that sounds really weird. Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh. Well, you should watch it. It's a really, really fun movie to watch because it's about a killer tire who is sentient, and the people watching these events transpire. There's like a whole group of people watching from like a distance. It's like they're watching the movie, but it's not a movie, it's real life. And then like they talk amongst themselves, and there's like internal drama with everything, and they discuss like what the tire's doing and everything. Like it's basically the exposition because the tire can't speak, right? So like they're like talking like, "Oh my god, did he just kill that guy?" Like, and then eventually the tire gets wise to the fact that there's people watching this whole thing. It's wild, dude. It's wild. It's so much fun to watch, though.
Is this tire the offspring of Christine?
Not sure. Huh? But yeah, it's
That's one that I would like to have seen that never came to fruition is Gideon, Nightbreed, the Nightbreed TV series. There was talk of that a few years ago, and then I think COVID poo-pooed it.
Oh, it's a bummer.
Yep.
Killer Condom. That would be a pretty good one. That'd be we still have yet to watch. What was it? Dick Shark. We have to watch Dick Shark at some point. Which
no. we I think we all agreed that's one that you should maybe vet first.
Okay, fine. I will do the honors.
Because of where it was broadcast from.
What? You mean the sketchy Russian porn site that
Yeah.
should not be trusting?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't want to be subjected to a mass indoctrination.
If I'm like with the movies that I watch, I'm probably on a watch list. Mike, you're on a watch list too.
I know.
You buy more than 3 knives in a year, you get put on a watch list.
Oops.
And G, with your conspiracy theories, you're on a watch list too. Welcome to the watch list.
That only means I'm noising somebody up because I'm getting too close.
Yeah, that's it. Or you're sifting through like false flag pages after false flag page, like the government puts out these intentional red herrings.
Oh, the psyops. Yeah.
Yep. And with my memes, I'll be put on one as well. That's right. Shrek, you're on a watch list. We all know Dyer's on a
You're
watch list.
absolutely on one.
Or Dyer is the watch list. Still
But yeah,
up in the
Dyer
air.
is.
Not sure whether or not Dyer is the watch list or he's on a watch list or both. Who knows? Let's see, who else is on a watch list? Everyone watching this right now is on a watch list. I guarantee it. This might as well just be called the FBI watch list show.
Yep, I was going to say, you guarantee that watching this is watching us.
Exactly. Well, welcome to it, guys. I hope you're having fun.
Yeah.
We have a shit ton of memes to get through, so I think we might start now.
Or you could do what Dyer said and just leave some for next week. Just a cut-off point.
It's tough because I will give Shrek credit that Shrek actually separated all the memes into individual posts rather than doing big blocks. So if I have to delete one of his memes, I can. So did himself a favor for that one because I didn't have to delete entire blocks of memes.
Yeah, he just confirmed it. He's FBI.
The FBI has no boundaries. Not FBI in UK, more like CSI. Oh, the FBI doesn't follow the rules. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, we know that. The FBI writes the fucking rules.
I don't know. I'll see how many we can get through in half an hour. How about that? There's probably enough. I don't think we have anything else interesting to talk about. I was explaining where I was during my absence to you guys a little bit before the show, and basically, everyone wanted to do stuff on Sundays, and the weather cooperated and everything, so unfortunately meant no shows. But we had a picnic with my family, and Jenny got to meet some of my extended family, which was interesting. Everyone liked her, though. That was good. Everyone had a good time at the picnic. And they were asking her all sorts of questions and everything, and that was fun. And then we went over to Sam's one Sunday and had like a little dinner. That was cool. Went swimming. And then we went up to see our buddy Moose in upstate New York. Moose. Went to visit Moose in upstate New York.
Buttery.
About a 3.5 hour drive away. And we went to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Or Wolverine and Deadpool, whatever. That was cool, and we ate some really good barbecue. And the car broke. Yep, car broke. Yeah, on the way to Syracuse, my bumper decided to just, like, fall off. Half of it, at least. And it was dragging on the ground. So I had to pull over and, like, limp it.
Like these nuts?
Luckily, it happened, like, very close to Moose's house, so we only had to, like, limp it to Moose's, which is only about another 5 minutes away. But it was at that point, it was already, like, dragging on the ground for, like, a few miles, so damage was already done. And then we just duct taped it and got it home. But that was a fun little thing, and we got it fixed or temporarily patched up just in time to be able to take one last hurrah trip out to Salem, Mass. So we got to visit Salem again during a little bit nicer weather, a little warmer. It was warm and it was very sunny, but we got to see all the places that we missed except for the Proctor House. That's the one place that we have yet to visit. But we got to go into the House of the Seven Gables. We got to, like, see the gardens and stuff back there. We almost got indoctrinated into a cult. Okay. Long story short, there was an event going on. What's up, Six? Okay, my audio and video on here are not in line. Audio is split second before your mouth moves. Whoa. I don't know what that's about. But what was I saying? Damn it! Oh yeah, there was an event going on at the House of the Seven Gables, and then it was for minority voters. They were trying to, like, rally people to go out and vote this voting season, and they were hinting very strongly of the right person to vote for. And it's let's put it this way, it's not the Cheeto. So yeah, I don't know. We got to go into the House of the Seven Gables for free though, so I don't care. They're like, oh, you guys here for Fusion Fest? We're like, no, we just wanted to see the grounds. They're like, oh, well, you can get in. There's refreshments and dancing and music. And it's like, okay. Yeah. It was interesting, but we got to see the House of the Seven Gables, and that's all we really cared about. We got to see the maritime, like, thing, which is basically just a really old dock with a really old ship that's under repair. Yeah, otherwise the full house tour was $25 a head.
Wow.
Fuck that. Fuck it. We got to see the Pioneer Village, which is really neat. Some, like, really old houses. Cult it is, right. Yeah, we chose the cult, essentially. Out of the options, we chose the cult rather than paying $25. But then we went downtown, like the little mall section. I just noticed, like, the fountain that was there was empty last time we visited, and it just looks like a bunch of rocks. And then this time the fountain was going, and I noticed that the rocks are in a formation of the actual coastline of Mass, and it was really cool. I wish I took a picture of it. Well, there's a bunch of kids playing in it, so I was just like, I don't want to just like take a picture with little kids in there.
Yeah.
But it was really cool, nonetheless. We went to see the Salem Witch House again, and we took some selfies out in front of it again. And then we went to this really cool store called Blackcraft, which is built inside of the old bank. And it's got this huge tall ceiling with red lighting and this big witch on a broom, like, statue thing, whatever you want to call it, dangling from the ceiling. And it's basically like Hot Topic, but for rich kids, because everything in there costs $30 and up. A t-shirt, $30. A hoodie, $70. Sweatpants, $70. So yeah, and like, luckily Jenny found a t-shirt that she liked that wasn't crazy expensive. But, you know, it was cool. It's a cool place to go in. They have a little cafe in there, too. They have their own, like, coffee shop and all that. But it's just a really cool place where they're, you know, very gothy kind of culture. So we went up the street and we went to, I can say the name now. It's called Moons. It used to be called something else that rhymes with moons that is not very appropriate. Don't say it. Don't. But yeah, it was someone's last name, and the store got bought out and they changed the name because it just didn't sound right. But we went into the store and we found some t-shirts, and now Jenny and I have matching t-shirts. Boobs, yes, that's it. One track mind Trek. So it was really hot, so we had to get some water. We went to get some water, and we walked into a drugstore, and we got some water. And as we were turning around to leave, there was a little person working, and Jenny just didn't know what to do, so she just kind of like smiled real big and just kept walking. I was just like, oh my god. She's like, I had to hold back from bursting out laughing. I mean,
she's laughing just now.
Oh, I know. They were a very little person. Let's put it that way. Yeah,
the
definitely
reason
took
I'm
me by
laughing
surprise.
is because it just reminded me of games night last night.
Oh god. I wasn't expecting
The
a tiny
vertically
person,
challenged village people.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
god.
holy shit, man.
Little person wasn't Vic. No, this person was shorter than Vic. Can you believe it? They weren't there or in sight when I walked up to the checkout. Yeah, literally Jenny just
They were behind the counter.
turns around 180 degrees, and then just this person that came up to maybe Jenny's waist, talking about 2.5 foot tall, and we both just kind of went and just kept walking.
Probably behind the counter then.
Yeah, but maybe, yeah. behind the display of, you know, water bottles and stuff. Yeah, they're very small. So we chilled out right next to the town hall. Oh, after we went to the little village there, not the little village people, but after we went to the little Salem village, what's damn it, Frontier Pioneer Village. That's the one. That's the one. We took a walk over to Ocean Avenue, which is only about 2 blocks away, which is where they filmed Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. So we got to see that. That was cool. No, Shrek. No. They weren't wearing little white shoes with little curls on the end.
Did they have a little puzzle for you?
Thackeray Binks's house. There you go. Little puzzle. No! We didn't have to summon them with a little flute either. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Nope. So, yeah, we got to see that. We got to go shopping. We hung out next to the town hall where they filmed more Hocus Pocus stuff at. And we kind of just made our way to the car. We stopped briefly on our way back to the car with where the cemetery is, where they have all the people buried. And it's really cool to see that sort of thing. There's a
I saw the photos.
There's a shitload of bunnies. Like little rabbits hanging out there. There's probably like 10 or 20 of them. There's a ton, and squirrels and all sorts of little wildlife hanging out in there. And it was like the sun was setting, so it was like really cool. But there's a whole like memorial kind of like thing where the graveyard closes at dusk, and then the memorial though is just like a bunch of stones that stick out from a wall. Like they're like the size of like a bench. And people put flowers on them and little trinkets and things like that, which is kind of neat. And it's all the people that were killed during the witch trials. So, yeah. And it's always really quiet over there, too. Because it's, like, kind of far away. Well, not that far away. There's, like, a street that connects to it that's a dead end that has all these attractions on it. But it's never, like, bustling, you know? There's never, like, a million people there, which is cool. So we just still did.
How many were actually burnt in the trials?
Too many.
They're mostly hanged. I think there was like
drowned.
17. Hold on.
Are you talking just in Salem?
Yeah. Oh, 25 deaths at least. Hanged. 19 people were hanged.
Jenny just said 19.
At Proctor's Ledge.
14 women, 5 men.
Yep. Pressed to death.
That's just in Salem, though.
Gills Corey was the only person in mass history to be pressed to death by order of a court. Corey refused to participate in his trial, so the court ordered him to be crushed under stones to force him to confess. Dang. At least 5 people died in jail due to harsh conditions, and one may have died before the hysteria ended in 1693. Many of the accused were tortured or terrified into admitting guilt. It's fucking wild, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why I like Salem. That's why it was not much of an argument from me when Jenny goes, well, if we're not going to go to New York City, can we go to Salem? And I'm like, yeah, all right. It's not a terrible drive up there, and you know, the weather was nice, and I don't know. I know it doesn't cost $1 million to park there. I think it cost us like $6 to park.
Sorry.
Average for anywhere now.
Oh, dude, if you park anywhere in a city like New York City, it's gonna cost you like $40. Yeah. Like, if you want to park a vehicle there, yeah, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Because we were trying to organize, like, a train journey out there, and, like, with how the trains work in this country, it's terrible. The latest train out of New York City that goes in my direction would be 7 p.m., and I'm like, there's no way we're going to make it there for, like, noon and leave by 7 and see all the stuff. And also, we have to walk a shitload in between. or pay a bunch of money for taxis and or something, because I don't want to get lost in the freaking subway system. There's 5 different levels. No.
Well,
Yeah, no thanks. All right, let's set up this screen capture thing. So if I share this screen, hold on, let's see. If I share memes, there we go. If I do that, okay, and then if I do that, hey, okay. So we can kind of share this whole thing. There we go. Dan Thomas, 29. Believes the 3 Lions will win the coveted title of Euro winners. Confident England supporter gets Euro's win tattoo before final. Ew. We all know how that worked out. Ooh. Rough. Here's some from Jenny. Some mornings I like to pop into Tesco and switch the cardboard sleeves around on these just for fun. Beef lasagna and vegetable lasagna. Oh my god. If you see anything else besides... If you see anything else beside how empty that parking lot is, you nasty. Look, it's just in a big empty parking lot. What do you mean? That's it. That's all it is. You guys are sick. Sick in the head. Holly is. Free piercing at Claire's.
Oh.
Oh. Oh boy. Watch list. Oh, here. What is this? Puddle jumper. Damn it. Oh wait, can we play it? Ah! Jesus. Okay, can we play it in the thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Well then. Let's see. Here's Mike. I asked a friend from Texas what I need to defend my home. Got a 9mm, couple of clips, and a box of shells. Don't know how all this is supposed to work. Is it like the 3 shells thing? Oh, no, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get it. Puns.
Yeah.
When you're about to lose your home and your job with nothing to live on apart from your 650 million pounds. Dang. That's rough, man.
Yeah.
Start a GoFundMe. Just because you can connect to your neighbor's Bluetooth speakers and play ghost noises doesn't mean you should. You know, they have a Bluetooth speaker in the kitchen. I want to do that. Bet you all wish I'd light that fucking fuse, don't you? I'd lit that.
Saying nothing. Other than the only man to have honest intentions going into Parliament is Guy Fawkes.
Is that Guy Fawkes? Oh. The masks look nothing like him. Today I make my coffee with Red Bull instead of water. Now I can see noises. King Charles has canceled his trip to America after fears he would be an easy target.
For fuck's sake.
Monk who claims he saw a face of Jesus in his margarine tub said, "I can't believe it's not Buddha." Good, I've been looking for an unregistered trebuchet. No background checks for medieval artillery. Mike? There you go. Yeah. Remember when walkers did this? You'll be lucky to find a fucking crisp inside a packet these days.
True.
That's wild.
I remember those days.
What?
I remember
I
those
love that
days.
it's in a little like drug bag too. It's like,
Yep.
what do electric cars and diarrhea have in common? The fear of not making it home. Oh. Oh boy. Yep. We are Bork. You will be Ferndy Burndy. Oh my god.
Legend.
All it takes is one little logo to ruin your childhood. Oh. No. Bad. Bunny eating a pot leaf. Yo, that rabbit loves that shit.
Jesus.
A few moments later. Okay, that's good. Holy shit. Free cat to a good home. Wife won't let me keep her. I wonder why.
Oh, Jesus.
I think they're full. Well, shoot. I'm glad I don't drink beer that much anymore. You have man boobs. Don't move. Just need one more cunt for my album. God damn it. Here's what you could have won. Oh.
Ooh.
I hate when women have stupid excuses. I'm tired. I have a headache. I'm on my period. I'm your sister. Oh. Memes do a better job at reporting current events than the mainstream media. You know what? I agree.
Yep.
100%. I get more news from memes than I do from actual news reporting outlets. Feel like that's Comic Sans though, and it's kind of triggering. Anyways, whoop. Oh God.
Oh.
He's dead. All right, he can't hurt you anymore. Say the line, FBI. He was on our radar. Oh God. Oh. Someone is not going to make it off this train. Even got the
Nice.
gloves. I hope that was for Comic-Con or something. If you're right-brained, you'll see a dog. If you're left-brained, you'll see a giraffe. Yeah. I don't know. I love these.
Here.
These are so good.
Turn around.
It's like Magic Eye poster things. I'm in Home Depot and some little kid called me an old fart. So if you're missing your kid, he's in the red LG dryer, aisle 17. Oh, this is messed up. This could be you. All I need is your address. Deborah over here giving out the frickin' address. Mom, what the fuck? No.
Fuck.
Jesus. If I can't have her, no one can.
Ooh.
Dark. I love it. Have you seen Shrek? He seems to be hiding for some reason, and we had such a good time last night. Oh. Oof.
Oh my God.
That is so good for AI. AI knows you guys way too good. I don't know. Snoop Dogg to carry Olympic torch ahead of opening ceremony. Hell yeah. Like, I envisioned that in my head. I'm like, yeah, he's thinking it's a giant.
That's from History of the World, Part 1, isn't it?
That's a good question. I don't know. If Shrek would crop his memes properly, we'd be able to see it better. Crop your memes, Shrek. Come on. How McDee's apple made apple pies in the 1990s. See, Jenny, this is what I was talking about. It's the extended version of the pies that we got. I showed her like these little pies that we have,
Yep.
and it's like half the size. But yeah, this is a McDonald's apple pie, and they were literally filled with liquid magma. Before we work on artificial intelligence, why don't we do something about natural stupidity? Oh shit, there'd be none of us left.
Amen.
I forgot the rest of the pies, by the way. They're in your custody now. Oh, I've eaten them, don't worry. Shrek replied and said, I ain't hiding. Oh my god. Oh, I haven't listened to this. Okay.
Years ago, BBC reporter was doing a story in Afghanistan, not about the war, but about a massive narcotics bust, okay? And behind him, there was 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish, and also other narcotics. Now watch the video and see what happens.
This is amazing.
Burning behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish, and other narcotics. Come on then, let's go. Go.
Okay, seriously.
Burning behind me.
No way.
Go. Quick, 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 quick. Wait, we just need one more.
No way.
That's 100% genuine, by the way.
That's amazing. Oh God. Says she has no gag reflex. Look what I can. Look who can't handle a fart during a blowjob. Oh. That's not cool. Fun fact: a pack of hogs can consume an entire pedophile in less than 10 minutes.
Yep, true. Go through those things like butter.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh. When they eat pussy
Uncle
too
Dork.
long and forget it's a threesome. Jesus Christ. After his skull healed, Peter never asked never again asked if dinner was ready. That's right, Peter. Learn your manners. Oh. Oh my God. Watch list. Make sure you got your fishing license this year. They're getting really sneaky. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, here you go. Squint your eyes.
it's okay. I don't need to. I can see it.
Oh yeah, I know. I love these too, and this one is an especially good example of one of those images. It's very cute indeed. Yeah. Surely one of these blokes has an unfair advantage on the water. I don't know. What do you think, Jay Christ? Oh God! Can you put raw spaghetti through your nipple piercings and take a hot shower to see if it cooks? I don't know, but it's a bloody good question. I'm scared. Don't shoot! I'm French. Prove it. Well, there you go.
Oh,
Goddamn French. If painted
what
today.
would really have happened there was, don't shoot, I'm French. Prove it. Give up.
Yeah, just gone. No, just no one. Once I'm elected, I'll become vegetarian. Oh, well, ain't that the truth? Normally, I'd have questions, but after the last 3 years, I'll just keep driving.
That's one of Puddle's cows.
Oh my God, it is. It's Puddle's cow. That's so good. I think we've seen this one. The new Trump steak is here.
Yep.
God damn it.
It's still good though.
It is. If you press on the clutch and the brake pedals at the same time, your car will take a screenshot. Breast implants. Wouldn't, never mind. I mean, that's creative, we'll say.
Yep.
Oh, Mike didn't crop either, damn it. Keir Starmer saw a little old lady struggling with 2 heavy bags of shopping. You shouldn't be struggling with those 2 bags of shopping. Let me help, he said. So he halved her pension so she could only afford one in the future. Oh, God.
Oh.
Note to self, do not argue with people that should have been swallowed. Tomorrow is National Gray-Haired Grumpy Old Man Day, and I expect recognition. Oh, okay,
Amen.
Mike. All right, Mike. Gotcha, bud.
Amen.
Mark say from people with the IQ of a steak bake smashing up their own town today. Ooh. It was.
You forgot I'm the old man of the show here, didn't you, Nick?
Oh, that's right. All right, G, you are recognized.
Thank you.
Hula pop, rock pop, hot
I'd have got
pot,
grumpy about that if you didn't.
toss pot.
Toss pot. Absolutely.
You guys are just never happy, are you? Ever?
Neither are you.
No, I guess you're right.
Neither's anyone, really.
Okay, children, what sounds did we hear on the farm trip, on our trip to the farm yesterday? Moo, ba, quack, quack. Get off that fucking tractor! To prove that people would argue over anything, here is a stick. No, I think that's
No, it's not.
that's a gun. Look at it. That's the
That's a
perfect
machine gun.
That is an assault
It's
stick.
a rifle.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sniper rifle.
It wooden stock. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. will also return to the MCU as T'Challa the Black Panther. Oh my god. That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Forrest Gimp. That's good.
Life is like a box of sex toys.
Oh, here we go. We have, what is this? Jimi Hendrix, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, and Metallica. Fire in the Abyss.
Anthrax, eh?
Pause the music.
Oh.
Aww. We'll have
Which
to work
means
something
you'd
out.
get struck on Twitch as well.
Probably, yeah. Actually, I think I have been with at least a copyright strike warning thing for playing these. Damn it! Well, let's see if we can play this one. Yay!
You can find me in the
Never
club,
flags the poster.
a bottle full of bub. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. Go shoddy, it's your birthday, we're gonna party like it's your birthday. When I pull up out front, you see the bands on the dubs. When I roll 20 deep, it's 29s in the club. My flow, my show brought me the dough that bought all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels, and tight-fitting jeans.
That's all I can stomach. Sorry.
In the hood down in L.A., I got my money on my mind. Got a mill out of the deal, and I'm still on the grind. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rubbed. Go shoddy, it's your birthday, we're gonna party like it's your birthday. When I pull up out front, you see the bands on the dubs. When I roll 20 deep, it's 29s in the club. My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my booze, my jewels, and tight-fitting jeans.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeehaw!
That was way too country for me.
Conway Fitty. I secretly love it. I secretly love it. All right. If vaginal dryness was a person, good lord. What would make you happy? Just get rid of the government?
Yep.
Oh, I'm out of mana. Better use American magic, baby. That's right. That looks like a Smith & Wesson. Good old classic American magic, baby. Oh boy, monkeypox memes. I can't wait for that. The 11 people who still believe the media. Oh. Monkeypox. Oh god, I thought monkeypox was a hoax. And then I saw their face, and now I'm a believer. Honestly, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you know what movie this is from, then you were a naughty one back in the day. I don't know. I don't think... what is that movie?
Porkies.
What?
Porkies.
I've never seen it. Okay. Ah! Never seen it. I win. Take it of the bum. You won't be a mum. I really hope that's a real sign.
It looks like it.
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks pretty legit. I don't know. Hair up or hair down? I don't know. We might have to
Doesn't really
stare at
matter.
this one for a while. Oh no, I didn't get a chance to skip the ads. Well, you're getting wrecked. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I can come to a decision here.
All right. Jesus. Far into the distance is where you should fuck off and take your fake monkeypox bollocks with you. Oh god. It's election season. Come on, we gotta have another disease. How strong do you like your coffee? I wanted to show up on a drug test. Amen. Brace yourself.
Oh, fuck off.
You know it's coming. Stay home.
Dr. Zeus.
Climb trees. Eat bananas. God damn it.
That hurt. Climb trees. Eat bananas.
Sniffer dog finds crack. It's amazing. That's a poon hound, that one. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Suck and Fuck Saloon. That's
Jesus.
it's a bit on the nose.
Yep.
Always give 100% at work. Monday 14%, Tuesday 26, Wednesday 42, Thursday 15, Friday 3. I agree. The far right 1980, the far right 2024. The average American working
Scary.
family, I know, right? Oh, Jesus. Keir Starmer being taken for walkies by his owner. Ooh. Man, guys are vicious. Lack of action, man. British edition. That's so good. Be sure to shower every day, lads, or you'll end up with a reeky bell. Everything is all fucked up, and they're all in on it. And yes, we told you so. Oh, here's another one. Squint your eyes. That one's pretty good. I like the ones that look like it could just be a normal picture. This one is kind of fucked up. Finally, pure retardium.
You never go full retard.
It's genetics. What is this? Oh god, my first riot. Dear God.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god. See, we've had riots forever. You guys are like, you barely ever get real good riots around there. When you're trying to be productive, but it's sunny and fucking 80 degrees. 80 degrees? That's cool. 80 degrees is beautiful. God, you guys can't handle heat. I've been watching, but apparently the Olympics had a woman beating. Oh god. Women's gold medal winner. Yeah, that whole situation kind of blew over. I don't even want to get into it. It's too stupid. 7 days a week, close between. I don't get it. How's this a meme? Wait. Oh. Open 24 hours. Yeah, close between
7 days a week.
Yeah. 2 a.m. to 5. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's pretty dumb. Where is that? Marty,
Over
we
here,
gotta go
probably, I
back
guarantee you.
to 1962 and give Keir Starmer's dad a condom. All right. You know what? There is a few more here. I know people have been adding some. So we're going to leave it here. And also, Shrek. Our dates work backwards from yours, okay? You're not the only country in the world. We're just going to leave it there. I know you think you're the only country in the world. Because you think you guys drive on the right side of the road.
Well, Jenny said there was only 2 more.
We'll leave it for next week. That'll be the start for next week.
Yeah, be more there by next week, I suppose.
Hey, Jenny, we've seen that one. You posted it, didn't you? Or maybe you posted it in my Discord or something. We'll leave it for next week. Missed them due to 8 ads. Oh, no. Looks like you got to subscribe. Get a free one with Prime every month. Yep. Let's raid the hell out of here. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Whoa! Oh. Jesus! Alright, I'm not seeing wipes here. Hello?
That's because I'm not finished yet.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Hey, now you're done? Alright.
Yep.
Let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What are we going to do here? Let's see. I know someone that's streaming that hasn't streamed in quite a while. What are they streaming though? That's the question. Or we could do the same one that Moose rated into. I think Mike and G would like this one. Well, what I'm looking at is the Metal Lounge. Screw it. Screw it. We're gonna go there. Why not? I don't know who this person is or what they do, but Moose rated into them. Seems like a good crowd. So let's go right on out of here. Someone, if anyone wants to put the raid calls in, go for it. I forgot to do that before I clicked the raid button. But we're going to raid out of here, guys. Thank you for being here. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. We are back for the foreseeable. So, yeah. We'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I could dial this overlay stuff in pretty soon. I have a lot of work to do on overlay stuff, but this will get done at some point. Don't worry, we'll have a cooler overlay. But we're gonna go visit. I don't even know how to say their name. Is it Caius or Cius? I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna go visit them. Let's go check them out. All right, that's all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Cunt nuggets.
That slaps.
Damn it.